What if one of the cheapest items in your kitchen, something you probably already have, could seriously boost your health? What if it could lower your risk of heart disease and help you get sick less often? Well, that's exactly what science is discovering about garlic. For thousands of years, ancient civilizations swore by garlic as a powerful medicine. Today, modern science is finally catching up, confirming the incredible health truths packed into this everyday ingredient. But there's a twist. There is a very simple mistake that almost everyone makes in the kitchen that completely neutralizes garlic's most powerful benefits. You could be eating garlic every single day and getting almost none of its real medicinal power. In this video, we're going to look at the verified science of garlic. We'll uncover how this little clove can support a healthy heart, supercharge your immune system, and maybe even help you live longer. Most importantly, I'm going to show you the one simple step you must take to activate its full potential. So stick around, because you're about to learn the secret that separates people who just eat garlic from those who use it as medicine. Let's start with the headliner, the benefit that gets scientists most excited: garlic's amazing impact on your heart. Heart disease is still the #1 killer worldwide, often fueled by two silent problems: high blood pressure and high cholesterol. These issues can quietly wreak havoc on your arteries for years, paving the way for a heart attack or stroke. And this is where garlic comes in, not just as a flavor, but as a protector. So, what's the magic behind it? It all starts with a powerful sulfur compound that isn't even in a whole garlic clove. It's only created when you chop or crush it, and its name is allicin. While allicin is famously unstable, it kicks off a chemical cascade, creating other more stable compounds that travel through your body and work wonders for your heart. First, blood pressure. High blood pressure means your heart is working overtime, pumping blood through stiff, narrow vessels. Research shows that compounds derived from garlic help your body produce something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator, which is just a fancy way of saying it tells your blood vessels to relax and widen. Think of it like turning a clogged-up garden hose to a wide-open fire hose. This lets blood flow more easily, taking a major load off your heart. The effect is significant enough that multiple studies have found garlic can lower blood pressure. Some meta-analyses show it can reduce systolic blood pressure, the top number, by about 4 to 8 mmHg, and diastolic, the bottom number, but by around 3 to 4 mmHg in people with hypertension, a result that in some cases is comparable to standard medications, but with fewer side effects. Next, let's talk cholesterol. Your doctor worries about bad LDL cholesterol because too much of it creates plaque in your arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. It's like a slow-motion traffic jam in your circulatory system. While the science is still evolving, some studies suggest that compounds in garlic may help the liver regulate cholesterol production. Some research points to an influence on an enzyme called HMG-CoA reductase, which is the same pathway targeted by statin drugs. By gently influencing this process, garlic can help your liver produce less LDL cholesterol. The numbers are noteworthy. Several analyses have found that regular garlic intake can lower total and LDL cholesterol by about 5 to 10% in people with elevated levels. While it's no substitute for prescribed medication, it's a fantastic dietary tool for helping to keep your arteries clear. Are you tired of catching every cold that goes around? Feel like you're always fighting off a bug? Your immune system is your personal 24/7 security force, and garlic is one of the best things you can give it to stay strong. The same family of sulfur compounds that helps your heart is also a nightmare for invading germs. They have broad antimicrobial properties, showing effectiveness against a wide range of bacteria and viruses. But garlic doesn't just attack germs directly. It also strengthens your body's own defenses. Think of your immune system as an army. Garlic helps boost the number and activity of your frontline soldiers, like macrophages and natural killer cells. These are your rapid response teams, tasked with identifying and taking out infected cells before they can multiply and make you sick. By revving up their activity, garlic puts your immune system on high alert. And there's some interesting science to back this up. One well-known study published in Advances in Therapy followed a group taking a daily garlic supplement and another taking a placebo for 12 weeks. The results were dramatic. The garlic group had 63% fewer colds. And when they did get sick, their symptoms were over much faster. While this was a single, small trial and more research is needed, a broader look at the evidence does suggest that garlic can help reduce the frequency and severity of colds and the flu. So whether you're trying to stay healthy or just get over a cold faster, a daily garlic habit gives your immune system the ammo it needs. Here is a benefit that works quietly behind the scenes but is vital for your long-term health. Garlic is an antioxidant powerhouse. To get why this matters, we need to talk about something called oxidative stress. Every day, your body is bombarded by unstable molecules called free radicals. They come from pollution, stress, processed foods, and even just normal bodily functions. Think of free radicals as tiny pinballs bouncing around inside your cells, damaging your DNA, proteins, and cell membranes. Scientists believe this cellular damage is a root cause of premature aging and many chronic diseases. Antioxidants are the heroes that neutralize these free radicals, stopping them cold. Garlic is loaded with them. Beyond the initial allicin, garlic contains other protective compounds like S-allylcysteine, which is especially good at scavenging these damaging molecules. By eating garlic, you are giving your body a steady supply of defenders to protect your cells from daily wear and tear. But garlic's protective power doesn't stop there. It also helps your body's natural detox system, especially your liver. Your liver is your body's main filter, working tirelessly to clear out toxins. Studies have shown that the sulfur compounds in garlic can help protect the liver from damage and even assist in detoxification. One fascinating study looked at garlic's effect on heavy metal toxicity in car battery plant employees with significant lead exposure. It found that garlic was as effective as the standard drug therapy at reducing lead levels in the blood, and did so with significantly fewer side effects like headaches and irritability. This shows garlic doesn't just fight internal battles. It helps shield you from environmental toxins too. So, we've covered the incredible science-backed benefits for your heart, immune system, and cells. But like I said at the beginning, all this potential depends on one simple step that most of us get wrong. If you've been chopping garlic and throwing it straight into a hot pan, you've been missing out. So, what's the big secret? It's this. Crush or chop the garlic and let it sit for 10 minutes before you cook with it. Here's why this is so critical. A whole garlic clove contains a compound called alliin and an enzyme called alliinase, kept in separate cellular compartments. When you crush or chop the clove, you break down those walls, allowing the two to mix. This chemical reaction creates the superstar compound, allicin. Allicin is what gives fresh-cut garlic its sharp, pungent aroma, but it's also incredibly unstable and sensitive to heat. If you toss freshly chopped garlic into a hot pan, you instantly destroy the allanase enzyme, stopping the reaction in its tracks. No reaction means very little allicin is formed. You still get the flavor, but you lose most of the medicinal punch. By letting the chopped garlic sit for 10 minutes, you give that enzyme time to work its magic and produce a good amount of therapeutic allicin before it encounters heat. After that rest period, more of the beneficial compounds will survive the cooking process. So, how much should you eat? Scientists and health experts often recommend the equivalent of about 1 to 2 fresh cloves per day to get these benefits. Remember, consistency is more important than a huge dose every once in a while. Now, no health advice is complete without talking about safety. For the vast majority of people, garlic is incredibly safe, but it has a few well-known side effects. The most common, of course, are garlic breath and a mild body odor, thanks to those same healthy sulfur compounds. Some people might also experience gas, heartburn, or an upset stomach, especially if they eat raw garlic on an empty stomach. There is one major precaution to take seriously. Because of its ability to help prevent blood clots, garlic acts as a natural blood thinner. While this is a benefit for many, it can be a risk for some. If you are taking prescription blood-thinning medications like warfarin or even high doses of aspirin, you absolutely must talk to your doctor before adding a lot more garlic to your diet. The combined effect could increase your risk of bleeding. For the same reason, if you have surgery scheduled, most doctors will advise you to stop eating large amounts of garlic a week or two beforehand to avoid any issues. So, there it is. By simply crushing a clove of garlic, letting it rest for 10 minutes, and adding 1 or 2 cloves to your daily meals, you're activating a powerful natural medicine. You're turning a simple ingredient into a tool to help lower your blood pressure, manage cholesterol, strengthen your immune system, and protect your body from cellular damage. You don't always need expensive, exotic superfoods to improve your health. Sometimes the most powerful medicine is the most common, hiding in plain sight in your kitchen, just waiting to be activated. If you found this video helpful, a simple like goes a long way for the channel. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more science-backed health tips. Finally, share this with someone you know who loves garlic or anyone you think could use this knowledge. Let us know in the comments, what's your favorite way to use garlic? Thanks for watching.